I mean, we could do.
All right. Hey, are we back online? Sorry, Twitch.
There you
Oh, all right.
Chris.
Yeah,
They caught us trying to play that
Oh, maybe that's what it
trailer.
was.
They were like, "Don't do that."
Don't do that.
Okay, sorry. We won't.
Sorry,
do it again,
Facebook.
except-
We got
wait,
we got booted. So.
oh,
I was like, wow, they're so bored.
dang it, Facebook. Thanks a lot. Anyway.
Well, Twitch, we love you. We appreciate that you didn't abandon us. I don't
yeah. Enjoy the teaser that you got.
Well, now I'm afraid to play the other trailer.
I do not want to. We can just talk about it, and y'all can watch it later.
All right, maybe we'll do that for this time because we had one more trailer, so
and it probably
that we want
won't
to do.
get booted as easily as that one.
Yeah.
But still, we can't risk it.
Well, see, this is what happens when Adam isn't here.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah, even if we would not have gotten booted if it was here, even though that meant.
Yeah. All right.
Can't
Well.
change it.
Here's what we were planning on showing you, but now we don't want to risk it. So there is Netflix has is releasing a new movie in a couple weeks. I think it's May 9th. And it's Ghost in the Shell. And
but we were like, what is this? A new movie?
Right. So
we
were looking into it. Ghost in the Shell is so for those of you who don't know what Ghost in the Shell is, it's an anime. First one came out like 20 years ago.
Yeah, like 90s.
Or maybe longer. And basically it's kind of a few. Yeah, it came out in the 90s because it's basically about the future.
Just like nowish.
Yeah, exactly. I think where people can get augmented, like have like augmented like bionic type stuff, and the whole idea of the ghost in the shell. The ghost is like the brain, and the shell is the body, so they can like separate out the two and put them.
And you can like click access into the internet in your head.
So there's lots of cool stuff, and it was kind of the inspiration for like The Matrix and
really?
several other movies. So that was the original Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
And then so they've done a couple of stuff over the years, like remakes or sequels and things like that. But 2 years ago, I think, Netflix did a thing called Ghost in the Shell. Was it 2045 or SAC? The whole idea is it took place in 2045, and it's basically there's a war that's happened. They call it the Sustainable War. And basically Earth is fighting over resources.
Okay, Derek says we have to act it out.
Okay, Earth is.
And then she's like
fighting, and then the head is removed, and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they're kind of bionic.
You get plugged in.
Now they really want to watch it.
And it was this whole thing, and what was interesting is they introduced AI into it, so they ended up having to fight these things called post-humans, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. Well, Netflix is actually taking the series that they made, and they're remaking it. They're basically cutting, splicing it all up, and then putting in new scenes and remastering a whole bunch of it in a new Ghost in the Shell movie.
I wish we could show it because the graphics.
I know
I
I really wish we could show this trailer, but
please. Or somebody had the idea that we could play it at the very end.
No, just
so that if we get booted, it's like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
So, Jason Phillips, AI is bad. So it's funny you say that because I'm actually going to school right now. On top of BAM, I'm going to school for AI.
Exactly, but use your power for good.
Always.
Maybe Chris is an AI.
That's my idea.
Well, if I was an AI, I wouldn't even be going to school for it, would I?
But that's what you
it's
would
all
do.
A trick.
It's
all a trick.
Like he went through 7 years of college just to prove he wasn't.
So I happen to be a fan of AI. I happen to not. What kind of AI, Chris? Doing a lot with what's called machine learning.
That's what they're calling it. That's as far as we've gotten.
Yeah, machines that learn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen all those videos somewhere in Europe where they're like asking the robot questions?
Oh yeah, there's some really crazy ones out there.
Is that what you're doing?
I haven't. Yeah, Skynet. Wink, wink. Yes, exactly.
Oh.
That's my end goal. My end goal is Skynet. But you have to build. You have to get there first. So.
Well, I just got a Ring camera, and I feel like I'm in the future, so I'm catching up to you.
All right. Well, do we want to do? We had like a little thing planned.
If
we have some.
Wait,
we have 10 minutes before.
We can squeeze it into 10. It's hilarious.
I hope so.
And Mandy doesn't want to do it, and it makes me want to do it.
Maybe Mandy was the
Alright.
one that cut the feed.
Yeah.
Mandy, did you cut the feed?
Girl, don't.
Yeah, I did it on purpose.
She's like, I'm sorry
And then
to
I
say.
acted like I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. But
Oh
then
my
but
gosh.
then your conscience
Yeah.
took
And I was
over.
like, hey.
I booted us. on
So
it.
here's what we're
Makes
gonna
sense.
try, and I don't know how well it's gonna go. I
It's
think
gonna go.
I think
Oh,
I think we can pull it off.
It's going to be a disaster.
I think we can pull it off without Adam. So this is called the Storyteller Pass Along. What we're going to be doing is we are going to. Oh, I got to get my phone out.
Mm.
We are going to be
Yeah, actual rose
starting
cut
with
feed.
starting with a story, and we each have 30 seconds to start
Add to it.
the story, and it's going around. So we'll give a topic, and we'll say. So I feel like you should start with the story.
Okay.
All right. So our first story topic.
You
Is-
have the timer ready?
I've got the timer ready, and you got 30.
Okay, because we practiced, and I get really panicky at the last 5 seconds, and my voice goes up
Okay.
and louder. So just
All right. Just so you
everyone-
start screaming at
I'll
the end.
start moving.
All right. Well,
away,
perfect.
but-
Because the topic is, what if the BAM office was in a slasher horror
Oh, you
movie?
do. Okay.
All right. Ready? You got 30 seconds.
Okay, so one day we all stayed at the office late because we were doing something menial.
Okay.
And then Mandy left to go upstairs and do something on her own.
What was she doing?
She's always doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, she
She's
just
like, I'll
left.
be right back.
Okay.
We're like, whatever.
Oh, louder.
Oh, and then we noticed it had been 4 hours since Mandy left, 4.5, and it was nighttime, and then it was starting to rain a little bit. So
Okay. So everybody's wondering, where's Mandy? And so Adam is like, oh, I'll go check. So he
always Adam.
lumbers up the stairs
Mhm.
because we have stairs
Mhm.
in our office. He goes up the stairs to go check, and as he opens up the chairs, he looks, and lying on the floor is Mandy with. Go ahead, Mandy.
Well,
Mandy.
it looks
Mandy,
like blood.
Save yourself.
He thinks it's blood on Mandy's head, but it's actually ketchup.
Oh no!
And she decides to trick him, and he comes closer to make sure she's alive. And all of a sudden, she grabs him by the neck and slashes his neck.
Oh,
And there's still 30 seconds.
All right, you have 5 seconds.
then-
dang.
Hannah hears Adam screaming, so she runs upstairs.
But
30 seconds.
then halfway up the stairs, I'm like, you know what? I know how this goes. I go back down the stairs, okay? And then I smell something tomatoey.
Uh-oh.
I know what this is because I eat a lot of Whataburger. So I do start going back up the stairs because I'm like, okay, so maybe it's some kind of a prank, right? So I start walking up the stairs slowly, but it's getting spooky because there's lightning and thunder. And then I hear Mandy just talking casually. So I'm like, okay, so they're all just hanging out. But
So I was down. Chris was down and
Oh.
downstairs waiting, and he was like, Hannah had been. I'll go check. I'll be right back. And of course, Chris figured, oh, that's weird. You should never say that in a horror movie. So all of a sudden, he hears a large thump and on the floor, and Mandy walks back down the steps, but it's just Mandy, and there's no Adam or Hannah.
So then Mandy tells Chris, hey, come upstairs real fast. I think there's something going on with Adam and Hannah. So he decides, you know what? I don't trust you, Mandy. Because Chris never trusts Mandy, ever. Anytime she says anything,
It's
he's
wise.
Yeah,
always
that's real
skeptical.
life.
Yeah. So she decides, you know what, Chris? I'm going to let you live today.
All right.
And Chris is like, what? And
All right.
Chris is like, I don't think so. Oh, do I keep going?
Go ahead.
And
Wow.
takes her tiny little body, chucks her down the stairs like a boomerang that doesn't return. And then
Those are the worst kind of boomerangs.
because he was scared, and he saw that everyone was dead. So then he's like, well, I guess I'll try to call the cops, but there's no phone lines or anything. So he just casually is like, I'll just wait it out. And then that's basically it. And then it ends there. And then you call the cops the next day.
Yeah, I call the cops, and I'm the hero. So
There you go.
there
That's
it is.
how every practice story ended
I-
earlier. Chris
I'm the hero. All right.
Chris the only one that lives. And
So I recap. You died. Adam died. Mandy
got thrown.
got thrown like a boomerang.
That doesn't.
That she didn't come back,
Because Chris is that strong.
and I was the hero. Sounds
Mandy
sounds about right.
rang, Scotty says.
I feel like we need to do one more. This one
Okay.
will be interesting though. This is Mandy. Why don't you start this one again?
Okay.
Yeah.
What if the
Adam,
BAM office was attacked by a giant titan?
Okay. Mandy, tell me the town.
They don't know.
Well, it's the BAM office.
It's the BAM office.
But I
we're at
wanna be in the
BAM
town.
office. I don't. Walrose. I
We
don't
were
remember.
all hanging out in the town with the walls.
There. All right. There's walls.
Kenan. But we
Yes.
worked there, and so you were at the warehouse, but the warehouse was the same building. Okay, so we were all hanging out, and then we heard some thundering footsteps, and we thought it was just like the weirdest earthquake. Dun, 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 dun. 4 of them. Okay.
And we look up, and we see the colossal titan
Oh, shoot.
coming, kind of just trying to beat through the walls of the area around us, and upon closer look at the walls, we see that there happens to be like kind of outlines of what looks like maybe other titans in the walls. I don't know. And at this point, Chris is like, "I'll save us."
Oh, jeez.
Then all of a sudden,
Oh.
Chris gets smashed by a giant foot.
No.
What? No.
And,
Different hero.
And then Adam sees this, and he starts being like, "Oh man, Chris, like really, man?" And he decides that he's going to kill a titan today. And
Yep.
he's pretty massive, so
Like the
Adam
same
is a
size?
titan.
has somewhat of a chance. So he puts on his little scout's uniform, gets his little blades out, and then starts running towards it.
And the scout's uniform is kind of small on him, so it's like little shorts. And he's like
no.
a little shimmel with his little belly button hanging out.
Oh.
But that's
And
fine because
they all get scared.
and they all are like, "What kind of town is this? I'm not sure." So basically, we need to get back to work really bad because we got to get them dang boxes out.
Right,
Adam
obviously.
knows this. You're gone, so you can't help anymore. So our only choice, unfortunately, is to.
Go and try and resurrect Chris because he's the only one that can get anything done around here. So
That's
So,
true. That's what we would do.
they managed to find a shell that they can transport Chris's consciousness into, and who ends up happening to be another giant titan. And
wow.
so Chris miraculously turns into a giant titan and is unleashed on
And he turns out he is the Beast Titan.
Oh.
He's super hairy and he's super
there you go.
smart.
That's what you get.
There it is.
And he's able to
Accurate.
go hand in hand. Actually, he's not able to go hand in hand with the Colossal Titan 'cause Colossal Titan is massive. But he
Squish
gives
him
it a
again.
shot. He gives it a shot. He throws some rocks at it,
Oh.
As one does.
as one does.
AI.
He shoots it in the eye. It does nothing whatsoever. So then he tells Hannah to help.
But unfortunately, Colossal just smashes him again.
Oh my gosh, this
It's
isn't going well.
insanity. But this time, there's nothing left to resurrect. It's squished.
And at that point, Bam is no more,
Dude.
and people don't get their boxes,
The
and the
end.
Titans win.
Again, in the end.
The end.
That's so sad.
There's
Wow.
no way to win this game.
Yeah,
Everyone always
I felt like it
dies.
just got worse and worse. So at some point,
That's just a hard game, man. Like-
Well, when everyone keeps getting killed.
yeah.
I was telling
when you
them
kill the hero off in the first 30
wow.
seconds.
And then,
I
but
panicked. I didn't know what to say.
Just keep, when in doubt, keep killing Chris.
That's right. Yeah, that's what
Because he will resurrect
we need-
himself anyway.
and we need
But-
Ultraman.
But
what
it
we
is
need.
true
Mm.
that we would be screwed if Chris
I mean,
didn't. Like, the band would be screwed.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right. Resurrect him. Look, everyone needs their boxes. They don't want you to die.
well, that's fair. That's fair.
And oh my God, we lost 50 people.
Yeah. Well,
Just kidding.
If you agree, stay.
All right. Well,
You should have done the X-Men one. That one would have been. I already had y'all's
Oh,
powers.
no, we didn't
I
do
had
it.
y'all's
yeah, no, that's all right
powers
because
figured out.
now is the time for doing giveaways.
You're right.
For all the people that are still left.
No, there's the same amount of people.
All right.
She
Sweet, sweet.
just was goofing on you.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
But next time, can we really play it one more time? Because I do want to do the next one.
All right. Well, and Adam will be here. He always adds some.
And he'll like this one.
He is. He's a good
Yeah.
storyteller. All right. Oh, all right. We got these.
Do not read it because there is no art on it.
All right. We can't let anybody see. So, all right.
All right.
We are going to start by giving away
Which one?
a free sub box.
Oh.
Geek, horror, or anime
do
of your
horror.
choice.
Actually, what, May?
The May box, yeah.
Okay, do horror. Okay, so number 1 for the box of your choice, Derek Anderson.
Derek Anderson.
Mandy came back. Yay.
Derek Anderson. Giveaways at thebandbox.com. Go ahead and let Mandy know, and she'll sign you up. Perfect. Your choice. All right, next.
Number 2, what should we give away?
How about the comic? So,
Oh, yeah.
Nakayama comic.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, good. For the Nakayama comic. That sounds cool.
I'm really feeling it.
Joshua Lee.
Joshua Lee.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
If
Hey.
you win, that's what you get.
Joshua Lee. Giveaways at thebandbox.com. All right.
Number.
And for last but not least,
Oh,
the
Derek said, "Awesome, thanks. You're welcome."
Sweet. This is the Lexi Rabe signed Morgan
Mm-hmm.
Funko. I'm a sucker for signed Funkos. That's kind of my
Oh
thing.
yeah, are you
so.
kidding me? I have a couple from here, maybe 4 or 5, and my favorite is the most random one, the Jangly Man one from
Oh,
Scary
yeah.
Store. I like have him on my nightstand.
With-
He's like, okay. So number
right.
3 for the Rescue Pop,
Is
Emmanuel Portillo.
Emmanuel Portillo. Congratulations. Giveaways at thebandbox.com. Oh, what have we got? Oh, there it is.
And I picked that randomly.
That was perfect.
Giveaways at thebandbox.com.
yeah. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We have a lot of boxes on the way this week, and remember May
Yeah,
19th.
so everyone's a winner, kind of.
That's right, May 19th. Make sure you mark it off on your calendars. It's gonna be awesome.
If you want to probably win something.
Probably
something awesome.
pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, guys, I hope you have.
No, I have one thing to say.
What would that be?
Next time you all see me, I will have turned 1 year older.
Is it your birthday?
Yes.
When?
Next Wednesday.
Oh, I'm glad you
I
told.
wish I had a
She's
PO
just
box
telling me
for-
this so I remember to get her something.
Oh, don't forget.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Mandy,
All right,
I got you water.
well, happy birthday.
I'll get you.
Thanks.
All
I'll
right,
get you some.
have a great time, guys. Have a happy Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.